Let me ask you something. Have you ever tried to pronounce a word perfectly, but people still don't understand you? You repeat it again and again, but it still sounds wrong? Here's the truth. Your problem is not your mouth, it's your ears. In this video, I'll show you the real secret to improving your English pronunciation. The same method used by advanced learners to sound more like native speakers. Most people think pronunciation is about speaking, but it's not. Pronunciation starts with listening, because you can only pronounce what you can hear. The biggest challenge in pronunciation. Here's the common misunderstanding. People think, I can't pronounce well because speaking is hard. But the real problem is, you cannot hear the difference between sounds. What happens next? If your ears cannot detect the difference, your mouth will produce the wrong sound. Every single time. Why English pronunciation is so difficult? There are two main reasons. Some English sounds don't exist in your language. When your brain hears an unfamiliar sound, it replaces it with a familiar one. Examples. The becomes T or D. V becomes B. So instead of saying think, you say tink. Very, you say berry, and you don't even notice it. Similar sounds are hard to distinguish. As adults, we struggle to hear small differences. Examples. Ship versus sheep. Bat versus bet. Full versus fool. If you can't hear the difference clearly, you will keep pronouncing them incorrectly. The golden rule: listen first, speak later. This is the most important principle. Perception comes before production. First, train your ears. Then, train your mouth. Common mistake: practicing sounds individually. Repeating without understanding differences. This leads to slow progress. The most effective method: contrast training. This is the game changer. Instead of learning sounds one by one, you compare similar sounds. How it works: 1. Choose a pair of similar words. 2. Listen to both. 3. Focus on the difference. Examples. Ship, sheep. Bat, bet. Full, fool. Listen carefully. What is different? Is it the vowel length? Is it the mouth shape? This is how your brain learns. Why contrast training works. This method is powerful for 3 reasons. 1. It trains your ear to detect differences. Your brain starts noticing. This sound is not the same. That's the first step to correct pronunciation. 2. Sounds are exaggerated for learning. When learning materials emphasize the difference, your ears pick it up faster, and your brain remembers it better. 3. It prevents long-term mistakes. Many learners pronounce different words the same way. Example. Ship equals sheep. Contrast training fixes this problem early. Advanced practice tips. Now let's take it to the next level. Tip 1. Record yourself. Record your voice. Then compare it to native audio. Ask yourself, does it sound the same? Where is the difference? This gives you instant feedback. Tip 2. Repeat frequently. Practice the same sound pairs again and again, especially the ones you struggle with. Repetition builds accuracy. Tip 3. Use mini dialogues. Don't just practice single words. Use them in real sentences. Example. Is it a sheep or a ship? I think it's a ship. Now you practice pronunciation in context. This makes your speaking more natural. Most learners do this. Practice sounds separately. Focus only on speaking. But the correct way is, train your ears first. Compare similar sounds. Then practice speaking. You can only pronounce what you can hear. If you want to sound like a native speaker, don't just speak more. Listen better. Train your ears. Compare sounds. Practice consistently. Because pronunciation is not magic. It's training. And if you train the right way, you will sound better faster than you think. See you in the next video.